10 years ago, I started this YouTube channel with this video. Back then I was just 15 years old. After that video came a series of rather poorly produced videos that were my way of expressing my love for Thomas the Tank Engine, from the HO scale customs I built that inspired other young modelers to my switch to G scale almost 5 years ago. You've been there with me every step of the way. You followed me on this journey and gave me the encouragement to keep going. And I can tell you this, I'm not going anywhere. I still be here for the next 10 years as well. To properly celebrate this anniversary, I'd like to officially present to you the holy grail of my Thomas collection. These two figures that I was fortunate enough to win at the Thomas auction last year. At first glance, they may look fairly ordinary, but trust me, both of them are something very special. Let's start with the boy. As you see him here, his final appearance was in the season 11 episode Smoke and Mirrors. His head may seem rather unremarkable, but his body might already look familiar to some of you. The torso was used, among other things, for the Fat Controller's grandson. It can also be seen in scenes from Calling All Engines. The Red Boy was in many episodes over the time. Now let's move on to the gentleman. As he appears here, this figure was originally featured in the season 8 episode As Good as Gordon. Unfortunately, the scene he appeared in was cut from the final version of the episode. The glasses originally belonged to Headmaster Hastings and were most likely returned to that character later on, which is why my figure no longer has them. The torso appears in season 3, where it was used in the episode A Scarf for Percy. In this behind the scenes photo you can also see that he originally had a breast pocket painted on his jacket. Unfortunately, the detail was lost during a later repaint of the figure. For me, however, the most exciting part is his head. As a longtime Stepney fan, owning a prop from a Stepney episode was always something I dreamed of. And as it turns out, this head comes from a Stepney episode. It actually belonged to one of the cricket players from the season 4 episode Train Stops Play, specifically that player on the far left in this image, or here. You can hardly imagine how thrilled I am to have this figure in my collection. But so much for the figures. As for my customs, I haven't been idle lately either. But let's start with the oldest model, Rosie. I finally completed her at the beginning of this year, although I actually started building her almost 5 years ago. Originally, she was intended to be a blue version of an S100 steam locomotive, since a locomotive of that type was based at the Bluebell Railway at that time. I painted her blue and even fitted her with a metal nameplate bearing the name Bluebell. Unfortunately, the Bluebell Railway later sold that locomotive to another railway, which is why I never ended up showing the model to you. Earlier this year I decided to repaint the model as Rosie instead. While she's not 100% screen accurate, I'm still very happy with how she turned out. I used a G-scale Pico BR80 for her bases. Of course, Rosie isn't the only custom I've been working on recently. I've completed quite a few others as well, and I will be showing you all of the new additions in future videos, but all in good time. Once again, thank you all for your loyalty and the countless kind messages you sent me across all platforms, whether it's here on YouTube, TikTok or Instagram. I hope you continue to enjoy my videos in the years to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.